Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So I thought it's been quite long since I've uploaded any video on this channel and I've been very inconsistent for the last 2 to 3 years. So I thought it might be really good that if I do a bit of a life update on what I've been up to. Especially I think for the audience who have been following me from very long time. Obviously I came here in the UK as a student, so you might have followed me as a student and I was 17 years old at that point, whereas now I'm 25 years old and I'm like working in a really good company here in the UK. So I thought to give you a bit of a life update that how it's been going on for me, what were the different steps which I had to go through, so that it might be inspirational for other people who are watching, who are my current audience, but then also somebody who wants to come to the UK to see what a life might look like for someone who wants to start their career here in the UK, who want to grow up in the UK. How does it feels like, right? So I thought to do a bit of a life update in that sense. Then also I wanted to get back on my YouTube. I wanted to start again making the videos. So it might be good for all of you to maybe drop some ideas on what I should be making more of. And maybe I've got some suggestions which I'll share in this video. So feel free to drop that in the comment section. So what I've been up to. So firstly, obviously, let me start from the start itself. So I came to the UK in 2018 as a 17-year-old. And obviously, I had never traveled abroad by that time. So it was my first time traveling abroad, coming to the UK for my studies. So I came here for studying chemistry. I came for an undergraduate program with an integrated master's. So it was supposed to be a 5-year long degree where 4 years are similar to an undergrad and fifth year is your integrated master's. And I was fortunate enough that I came directly into my second year. So I came for my second year, third year, and the fourth year was my placement year. That's where during my third year I started applying for my placements. So since I was doing chemistry as my main subject, I tried looking out what are all the different research and development companies where I can go and work for 1 year. And that's where I happened to apply for one of the companies where I'm still working. So I spent a lot of my time working on my CV, working on my application with my professor at that point, and applied to this job. And I think this was the only company which I gave the interview. And my first go, I was selected, and that was in 2019. And then in 2020, I did my placement. That was 1 year long placement which I did, and after my placement I went back to my university to complete my fifth year, and I finally graduated in 2022. And for me, I think one of the experience which has been key highlight for me has been my internship. The internship that I did was in a company. So my first time working in any company in my life, and I had one thing in my mind, which is that I want to give 100% at this job. I will learn, I will grow, and I'll make sure that maybe company tries hiring me back, right? And that's what exactly happened. That after my 1 full year at the company, my supervisor really liked the work which I was doing within research and development of that company, and then they hired me back. So after finishing my masters, I had an offer, but then I knew that I'll be coming back to the company, but I exactly didn't have the job as such. So during my final year, I was very confused that, oh, what if they don't offer me a job, what I should be doing? And that's where I started also applying for PhDs. And my professor was very kind enough to offer me a PhD also. He helped me with the funding of the tuition fee. Then also he helped me with funding my stipend also through his departmental budget, which he had. So, but then as I was graduating in 2022, I think a few months back, that's where this company again approached me. They were like, oh, we actually have a job vacancy for you. The starting date is in August. What do you think about it? Now, it was in a slightly different area. So that area is called product research. Within research and development, and I chose then to go for the job because I really enjoyed industrial experience at that company, and I had to say sorry to my professor that I can't pursue PhD with him, and that's exactly what happened. So in 2022, in August of 2022, I joined this company as a product researcher. So as a product researcher, what you do is so obviously I work in FMCG space, so we have so many of our products, and you want to find out how consumers are using your products, and so that you can improve your product and you can innovate on them, right? So that's essentially the job of a product researcher. So that's like what I started doing, completely new role. And since 2022 to right now, I'm working as a product researcher in the same company. And I think so far it's been really good. I think I've really enjoyed the work culture of working with the locals over here. I think the work culture is quite different to the stories which I hear from my Indian friends who work in some of the big companies in India. They talk about how in India the working hours are crazy, whereas in at the company where I work, there's a really good work-life balance. It's so you get a lot of flexibility on your start time and finishing time. So in my case, I can start anywhere between 7:30 to 9:30 and finish anywhere between 3:30 to 5:30, as long as I'm doing my 8 hours. And also there's so many benefits of doing work from home and few other things, right? But more importantly, the most important thing for me is that I'm growing there, right? So I was saying here, it was a completely different discipline for me, but again linked to chemistry, right? So when I say different, it's not that different, but still you need to have a chemistry qualification. But it was something kind of new for me. For example, I'm doing a lot of modeling and simulation currently in my job role, and that's completely new skill which I didn't learn that much during my university. And the people are so helpful that they kind of teach you that from the experts who have been in the company, that how to develop your skill. So that's like what I've been up to. And during these 3 years, I've done so many trips all around the world with the company. So I've done so many business trips to India. Then also I've done personally so many trips. I've gone to Italy, I've gone to Finland, Estonia, Sweden. Recently I went to Belgium, Dubai I've went to. So there's so many things which has happened in the last 3 years. So this is so far, and so that's why I thought it might be good for me to just do a bit of an update at what I've been up to, so that somebody who wanted to come here as a student, they can see how your life journey can span. Somebody who comes as an international student all the way to working professional. So right now for the future, I'm thinking that how can I provide value again back to my audience. So that's where I was thinking, like, it would be good for me to share some tips around working in the UK, like what are the things which you should be navigating. And secondly, I've got really good financial knowledge. So I've been reading a lot of books on stock markets, how you do investing. So that's another good area which I know a lot about. So I was thinking these two will be like interesting areas which I can share back. But if you have got something on your mind which I should be sharing more of, feel free to comment that in the section, in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to make some more videos, give me some more ideas. So that's what I've been up to so far. I hope this has been helpful since I've mentioned my entire journey till right now. I think the one thing which I can share with you is, like, it's been the best decision of my life of coming to the UK. So I think if you're in that stage where you're in India or some other country watching my video, I want to just say you take that leap of faith. It might not be UK, it might be somewhere else where you think there are better opportunities, but it's just like coming out of your comfort zone helps you a lot to grow in life. That's like what I've learned. And that comfort zone, come out of comfort zone, is a constant process. It's not just coming outside of your own home country, is in every single day-to-day life thing which we do, right? See like where you're being super comforted and how can you come out of comfort zone, because once you come out of the comfort zone, you learn new things, you'll become a completely transformed person. So if you look at my videos back as a 17-year-old, it's going to be completely different to the way I make videos right now. So that's the journey which I want to share with you. I hope this has been helpful, and subscribe to the channel for regular updates as I'm going to be very consistent now, and feel free to give it a thumbs up. Thank you.